Hello everyone, the Kentucky Patriot here. We're out in the woods today. I've been doing a lot of weed eating, so please forgive me for my appearance. Sweat and bugs and a lot of grass clippings, but we're out here today and we have a little extra time, so most of our videos we try to help somebody, or maybe from experience or things that we've heard or seen, or maybe try to provide you with little tips maybe to keep you and your family safe. Whether a home defense situation or concealed carry situation. Well, today's really not the case. Today is just basically a hillbilly with some extra time after he got his work done, and a gun that I've been wanting to shoot. We've shot it quite a bit, but we've never really shot anything with it, only just paper targets or trees or whatever. So today we just got some water jugs, some time on our hands, and my 454 Casull, which you've seen in other videos. And I don't know why, but people that know me know that's my favorite caliber. I know Smith & Wesson makes the 460, which is a great round, the 500 Smith & Wesson Magnum, but there's something about the 454 Casull I just love and fell in love with. So we're going to try it today, just shooting some water jugs, and it probably won't prove anything. I know a lot of people like ballistics gel and they'll shoot through layers of denim. We don't have all that, but we'll just shoot it, see what happens, and hope you enjoy the video. Thanks. What our plans are is to maybe line several jugs up here in a few minutes and try out the 454 Casull, just the penetration, and see what it does to a water jug. But most of you know the 454 Casull will also chamber 45 long Colt. Now, not the other way around. You can't put a 454 in a 45 long Colt, but this will chamber a 45 long Colt. So we've got the Hornady 45 long Colt with the FTX tip, and we're just going to shoot a single water jug and to see maybe the difference between the 454 Casull and the 45 long Colt. This here is the 200 grain Hornady. I certainly want to apologize. In the last video when I shot that 45 long Colt, it's getting late in the evening, it's hot, I was trying to hurry. I'm not making excuses, there is no excuse. We teach eye protection, so forgive me, but I made a mistake and did not have eye protection. So please, if you go to the range, use ear protection and eye protection. I got my eye protection on now. Now we're going to bump it up to the 454 Casull. This is a 250 grain Winchester hollow point. The 454 Casull, 250 grain Winchester, went through completely 4. This is the bullet in the 5th jug. Now, we'll get it out here in a minute and take a better look, but it was a hollow point. It did expand. You know, water stops bullets, but it went through 4 and stopped in the 5th one, and there's the expanded bullet in the bottom of the jug. As you can see, I got soaking wet on the 454 Casull, the Winchester 250 grain. We shot it with a 45 long Colt first, as you've seen. 45 long Colt's a big bullet, moving slow. The 454 Casull is a bigger bullet, moving extremely fast. That's why you had the hydrostatic shock. Went through 4 jugs, stuck in the 5th one. Now we're going to crank it up just a little bit more. This is the 454 Casull 300 grain from Hornady. This one does not have the FTX tip, just a hollow point, but with a 454 Casull, I believe expansion will be fine. You don't have to worry about the FTX tip. But here's a Hornady 300 grain 454 Casull at a few water jugs. And as you see, my wife, as soon as I shot, she come over here and took the carnage. That completely blew them off, except for those last 2, and it went completely through all 5 water jugs. Water's very dense, as you know. It went through 5, 300 grains, so it's even a bigger bullet, going extremely fast, and you can see the water jug carnage. So again, the 454 Casull, it's a great hunting round. If you're a revolver guy, it's a great home defense round. No way you can carry this gun, but you know, if you are out camping or whatever, might be a great asset to you, especially if you're in bear country. I mean, the 250 grain was a really an awesome round, but when you crank it on up to 300 grain, you've got a huge bullet with hydrostatic shock, and as you can see, it went through all 5, water everywhere. I'll have my wife scan the camera around. As you can see, I am absolutely soaked. I mean, water sprayed everywhere. And that's just from the hydrostatic shock. Great round. We was obviously not able to retain the bullet because who knows where it went, because it did penetrate through all 5. So as she zooms back in, you can see what has happened. In conclusion, I don't know if you'll be able to take anything with you from this, but we had a lot of fun doing it. I wish we was a little, better equipped with, slow motion cameras, and we could get different angles. But like I said, we're not a professional channel. Just me and my wife with a little bit of time on our hands, and I like to have more time in a way, but to take away from, I got kids and work and church and a lot of different things, so I don't have a whole lot of time. But we're thankful for the time we had today to come out here and shoot this video. Like I said, we just had a blast doing it. We wanted to show you this. I'm going to get it out right here. Just to recap, if you'll remember, the 45 made a, a 45 is a capable round. There's no question in that. But you've seen the effects from it. If I can get this open without making a mess. But this is the 250 grain Winchester, and this was a hollow point. The only one that had the FTX tip was the 45 long Colt. This one, of course, was by Winchester. It obviously did, and then the Hornady 300 grain did. But if you look, this was the Winchester, and I didn't measure the grains before or after, but this was the 250 grain, and you can see this has mushroomed out perfectly. I mean, this is a fabulous expansion. So this is a 250 grain bullet with this kind of expansion is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, going that fast, you've seen the devastation. Went through 4 completely water jugs, 1 gallon jugs of water, and then it rested in the 5th one. You see me get it out, and you can see just great expansion. Sorry for the grass, I'm wet, but you see, I mean, you just can't ask for better performance than that. That was Winchester. Now, I'd be safe to say the Hornady did too, but the Hornady, like I said, the 300 grain, it passed through all 5. So I really think if you're in bear country, if you're out camping for home defense, not only do you have size, because you know the debate, if you've ever been on a gun forum, you know the debate, size versus speed. There's guys that like a small bullet going fast. There's guys that like a huge bullet going slow because they like the bigger bullet. Some like a smaller, faster bullet. This is the best of both worlds. You've got hydrostatic shock, you've got a bullet moving extremely fast, and it's also a big bullet. So I just want to conclude the 454 Casull range day. Hopefully, like I said, we're going to get out to the range and maybe have some more videos coming for you in the future, because we do enjoy it. And as my kids get older, maybe they can come and maybe we'll try to include them in some videos. But again, I'm going to keep this. This is just phenomenal, and yeah, I'm just tickled to death with the performance of the 454 Casull. Wish we had better cameras. Wish there's a little more better setting. We're hillbillies in the woods, but we hope you enjoyed it. May God bless you. The Kentucky Patriot signing off.